Generic greetings and welcome to Construction plus Prison-Arcitect plus Alpha 13 episode 8. In the previous episode we started construction on cell block C, which is this one here. We will hopefully finish that off for this episode, as well as put in the common room, the shower, the holding cell, and finally the solitary, which is becoming more and more apparent. Well, it's becoming more and more apparent that we really need more of it. With this area down here, this is our current solitary. It has actually got to a point where we were almost full, and we will be receiving more prisoners shortly. In fact, I'm going to open up our low-risk intake. I'll also be receiving normal risk and probably high-risk prisoners this episode, as well as I start to not phase out these low-risk prisoners, but like I say, we're going to have a full... It's going to be a mixed prison, so... You know, low, medium, and high risk all in this prison, and we'll probably start doing that this episode. We might also alter the area in here, the solitary, the canteen, to actually have it like this plan here. It's a bit more efficient, and we get some more tables and benches in. Obviously, we need to build all the way up here and all around, etc., etc., which we might be able to do with the money we get in what, like 5 seconds, because that's a lot of workshop material. Here we go. Here comes the money. 12,971 generic credits. Not enough to really build all of this area here. So what I might do is, obviously I've got intake open because we're 39 of 44 prisoners, and more people seem to be leaving really quick. So we need to sort that out. Firstly, I'm going to go to objects and then to solitary door. If I can actually find the bloody thing. Solitary door. Spin them around and shove them in. That's that solitary area finished, and £2,000 spent. I still haven't decided what I want to do with the common room. I mentioned in the previous episode about maybe splitting it in half and putting something there like workshop or holding cell, but I still haven't decided exactly what. With the latest alpha looming over us now, because it's time recording, we are coming close to the next alpha. I'll probably just leave it because we don't really have time. But we always run out of time. I always bite off a little bit more than I can actually chew. Anyway, foundations. To make all of this foundation is probably going to be about £8,000. So what I think I'm going to do is build this cell block and then leave a bit of money for doing around here. In fact, do I do that? I don't know. What I'm going to do is start putting in some of this perimeter wall, and it is expensive, so I'm going to spend probably about £2,000 a night. But apparently you can actually place it over... Yeah, you can actually place it over... existing areas like this, so that's £2,000. How much is it going to cost to get all the way to the bottom there? £5,000. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just get all that done. And there we go. There's that all planned. That's going to be our perimeter wall. I should have started building that a long time ago. In fact, let me do a full shakedown while we're about as well. Let me just go to deployment and guards, patrols. We'll unassign someone from there and there. There we go. And we can get rid of these guys as well. Actually, looks like they're already actually doing that as well. They're already walking around, so that's okay. Anyway, we also have our security area over here, which is a bit glitchy because it's saying that these 4 cameras can't be manned. It says I've got 13 cameras of 9 that I can have. Pretty sure these have 3 each. 3, 6, 9, 12. Don't know why it's saying. I don't know why it's only. I don't know why it's discounting one of them. A bit strange. Anyway, it looks like we're finding a couple of units of poison, actually. Yeah, a couple of units of poison. Let me just check on my contraband. You can see we got poison there, hammer over there. Oh, it's just found a tunnel by the sound of it as well. Yeah, there, it's got a tunnel there. Yeah, obviously certain... Oh, good grief, they're trying to get in and out, but they can't because they're doing a shakedown. Let me just open that door. Hang on. Open. Move over there so I can actually click on the door. Thank you. There you go. Can I just force all these doors open? I wish I could just sort of force all them doors open. In fact, I can force all them doors open. I can just go to my deployment and... unlocked. There we go, and unlock all the doors there. And that'll allow them to be cleaned. Perfect. So, it looks like we're building a perimeter wall here. It's the first time I've built a perimeter wall in this series, but not the first time I've built a perimeter wall overall. Yeah, it seems to be going in quite nicely. And I'm glad they actually build it on top of the fence, so it means I can actually build it and they don't have to dismantle the entire fence, which is good. And thank you for the suggestion of that in the comments. Like I say, that was from the comments, so fantastic. I need to build around here as well. I'll probably make it one in like this, and so instead of where it is now, I'll probably build it along there. and along there, just so it's we've got this and then a gap where we put the concrete in and then the wall. I don't know why, it just seems to be a good idea, and that's how I'm going to do it. Obviously, when if I do an Alpha 14 prison, then it'll be completely different because I know I don't need to leave the spaces and such. But it's an unknown quantity. Alpha is alpha and all that, and especially when you start a series like right after the alpha comes out, practically, it's difficult to get all of the things down when you're planning it. But anyway, looks like these guys are building it quite nicely. Let me just speed it up so we get to actually finish it this this decade. There we go, they're almost finished, and they'll be done just about now. There we go, perimeter wall, lovely. Once they've done a full shakedown, which we've almost done actually, we've only found 1 bottle of booze, 3 units of poison, and 1 unit of saw, and we're almost done, although the danger level is increasing, as you can clearly see. But we're almost done. I'm just going to go to my materials, remove tunnels, and just do that. So it's only 1 person tunneling and 1 person in here. That's okay, that's okay. I can deal with 1 person tunneling. Anyway, 4,951 generic credits. I need to save at least $1,000 for the workshop materials. So I think I will go to my objects and bed and start placing these beds in here. Just in the cells that I've actually built, you understand, because obviously we've got some of the walls missing around here. In fact, what I'll do is I'll just do that, just so that's actually a proper cell. There we go, and then bed, spin it around, put it there, and then obviously we'll put all of the toilets in all the way along here, spin them round, and just plonk them all in. There we go, job done. And we can see that the danger level is decreasing rapidly because free time and all that. They like to go and talk to the family, play pool, walk around, exercise, etc, etc. Looks like these are actually getting... Oh, they're actually in clink, them guys. And I've actually locked the solitary doors open. So, can I undo that? No. No, I can't. Just gem pop. Oh, at least that's sensible. That's quite good. That's good. I like that. The fact that it, if you change it from gem pop, it will actually close the doors. Good. Anyway, yes, we have 1,421 generic credits, so not really enough to build much else. Let me just go to my materials, brick wall. Oh, that's already designated. So not really enough to build much else, but we can discuss the future of the next couple of episodes as well as the hopeful plan for this one. But anyway, well, at least we're getting half the cell done. We've also received some more prisoners, as we can see, they're all coming in here. I will happily leave the intake open because it's something we need to do for this one. In fact, what I'll do is open up the all risks for the next one, because we need to start receiving all of the risks. We're not just going to cut out low risk as well. We are going to receive just all the risks. So everything that comes in, we will have. A couple of things I really need to do and sort of get on it pronto is, well, for a start, I need to fix this issue with the CCTV. I don't know why that says it says 13 of 9. I mean, I know I've got 13 cameras. I understand that, but I don't know why it's saying I've only got 9 as a is like a capacity, if you know what I mean, is my maximum that I can actually view, because I have 4 CCTV monitors. So the general rule of thumb is just dismantle it and rebuild it. So let's do that. It's not going to cost me anything because they are going to dismantle it, you understand. Oh, today's beverage is Bovril. Right. Let me place these CCTV monitors once they've dismantled them. I don't want to be placing another one while I'm working on things, because then they'll actually buy it instead. Although it wouldn't be a big problem because I'm going to have another couple of CCTV monitors, probably 1, 2, 3, another 3 sets of them, in fact, placed. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be causing a massive problem. Why did that just... Oh, good grief. I just stopped the dismantling of that. Fantastic. Anyway, let me just go back to the object, CCTV monitor, then we can spin it round, spin that one round, and then I can't place that one just yet, but at least we can get them 2 in. We'll spin this round and obviously place it once that's been dismantled. Look, we can actually place it on top of the other one. Oh well. Eventually, even though it's actually 3 by 1, these blocks, so it's like 1, 2, 3, as you can see. But there's a bit of a problem where, let me just spin that around, put that in. Where, not really a problem, I guess, but it's just a little quirk of the game. That it isn't actually 3 wide. It is actually only 1 block, and the other 2 you can just place right over it, which is a bit of a... I don't know whether you want to call that an issue or not, but anyway, either way, it's it's obviously some sort of bug. That's not going to be in the final, I'm guessing. Let me just reassign these people back to the patrol routes, because I always want someone in the workshop and stuff just watching, just make sure no one's being a bit dodgy. Anyway, we have, there we go, it's fixed itself. It says 13 cameras of 12, which is fantastic. 1,175 generic credits. Let me go to utility, small pipe, and just plumb in the areas around here. So just plumb all these in, and there we go. Job done. We have our solitary area down here, which I probably need to alter at some point, although to be fair, it's quite efficient in what it does. I mean, I can't really figure out a better way of doing this. I could put the bench that way along, but then I could maybe fit another bed in, but it'd be a bit cramped and stuff, so no, maybe not. 44 prisoners, although we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 prisoners scheduled for release. That are due for release, which is a bit of an issue because we're actually losing them faster than we can take them in, which is, you know, always, it's one of the problems as of late with the alphas, with since they brought it in, really. Although in this alpha, it's been halved. The time when they leave is halved. Once I receive the medium or the normal risk prisoners and high risk, we should be fine. There won't be any problem with it. Long-term plans. I want to get this area built this episode, completely built. When I say completely built, I want all the foundations placed on, and I want at least the shower and the common room functional. Why is that not designated as a? Why is that saying it's not getting water? Because I haven't placed a pipe there. That's why. So I'll do that. I'll fix that issue. Yeah, there we go. So yes, I want to get this area done, this solitary area, and this area, and this area. I want basically all of the foundations laid for this, and then that holding cell, that shower, and that common room done. So they're completely done, not really going to be touching it. When I say done, though, I mean pretty much to the same standard as this one down here. This shower is fine. There's no problem with this shower. We're not going to alter that, really. And this common room is also done, ish. I mean, like I say, I mentioned earlier about there being a bit of a problem with it being too big, but you know, I could alter it, but I'm just going. I want at least a copy over at this side, and the solitary. Obviously, I can put a couple of bits in. I also want to get a fair amount done with the wall going around. This wall here going all the way around. But I don't know how I'm going to do that with the money available and the time we have left. As I said, the time recording the alpha is looming over. Has probably got no longer than a couple of days since the next alpha comes out, which means I either run over and continue on with this one on the previous alpha, or we switch over to the next one and I finish this off and just share it out. But I don't know. What would you prefer? If we do run over, would you like to actually continue on this alpha and then me, you know, finish off in maybe, you know, a couple of days time or whatever over, or just jump over to the next alpha? What I'll do, either way, whatever we choose, this will be finished and released, because I don't like abandoning stuff, so I will be actually finishing it off. I'll actually build it all, even if I have to build it, you know, when I'm not recording it, I'll build it and just, you know, put a final video out to say, there you go, there's the file and it's all done. I think that's what we might end up doing, because I don't really want to run over, and I'm also excited for dogs that hopefully will be coming in the alpha. Look at that. He didn't get far with that. His plan wasn't great, was it? He stole a saw from there and then went, and then got detected there. He's not the greatest thief ever, is he? I have seen better thieves. Right, anyway, we're on day 20, actually, which I didn't realise. Quite long. I think the other prisons we got done a lot quicker than this one. Oh, well. Beverage. But yes, anyway, the wall going around is going to be a bit of an issue, although I don't think it's strictly necessary either, with the prisoners not really tunneling that far, especially where I've got them. I think I've got them in the perfect position, really. The only like danger, in my opinion, is these cells here, because they do have a short throw to the wall, to here, so they could just dig here and then they're out. Whereas these ones, anything from here onwards, especially these ones here, they have to dig not only through their cells, but under the path, which isn't really a big problem, but then under more building foundations to get out. That is a huge issue for them. That's like a really big tunneling job, and as I'm searching every couple of nights, they're not really getting very far. I think the furthest anyone's ever got is about here, and it was that guy there. He just went blop, 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 and he was there. So it's not exactly a massive problem. So I don't really see this perimeter wall being really necessary other than... Well, where it is now is a necessity, I think. I don't... But anywhere around here, it's not a waste. I wouldn't call it a waste, but it's certainly like not a massive requirement. We could just stick with fence, but I do plan on going all the way around with it. But yeah, I'm glad I've been able to keep everything on track with that. I'm glad I'm able to actually sort the prisoners out and actually stop them from escaping, which is good. That's the whole point in this thing. Let me just do this. You might seem this a bit dodgy, but this is a long-term plan here. This is the extra fence. There we go. I'm also going to dismantle these doors. I've also got a lot of money as well. Fantastic. So let me just dismantle that, and we will go to... I'll force that door open. And we will put our... materials, and we'll go to fence and put a fence there. Once he's dismantled the door, you understand, there we go, and then a door there, and then I can demolish walls and demolish all the way down here like so, and the same thing around here. Need to demolish them as long as we've got the other ones put in, you understand. There we go, there, they're all getting put in, and then we can dismantle this area here. This is going to be a bit of a danger now, because we are coming to a point where I really need to think, because I need to put the perimeter walls in, and I'm going to put them like around here, but that means there's going to be a gap of 3, which means I can't have these. So I'm going to have this is like the, what you call it, the no-go area. Anyway, 11,812 generic credits, not really a massive amount, but let me just go to... what I'll do is I'll finish off this area here by going to my materials and my perimeter wall, and then building a perimeter wall all the way around like so, up to here, and then down to about there. That'll do me for now. That'll get the perimeter wall in. I've also told them to dismantle these doors. I'm pretty sure I did, but apparently not. Dismantle them doors, please. And that guy is absolutely useless there. Let me just go to my deployment patrols and assign that guy from there. Actually, what I'll do is I'm going to put a patrol of that, and then assign someone there as well, so they can just be focusing on opening and closing that door. I also need to put in a large jail door there. Yeah, I think that'll do as nicely. In fact, I'll go off to patrols, and I might as well, after it auto-saves, increase the patrol area to that, and then I can go staff only. Oh, I can't make that staff only. I'm going to make that bit staff only, certainly. But once they put that door in, you understand. Anyway, 5,892 generic credits. It's really a big problem with this perimeter wall. It costs a lot of money. Although I think it's going to be worth it in the end. It's something that will really discourage them. And what I mean by discourage is stop them completely. Because, yeah, it's going to be an issue for them to tunnel through. Let me just go to my deployment. And staff only, make that bit staff only there. I'm also going to need to dismantle that door. And once they've dismantled that, I can then get rid of that bit of fence as well. What's that guy doing there? Oh, he's putting the path all the way in. Okay, now cancel. Oh no, he was dismantling the door. I apologise. Let me go to demolish walls, demolish that bit of wall there, and then we can concrete floor it. No, it's not concrete floor, it's paving. Is it paving stone? I'm guessing it's paving stone. Let me just put the paving stone in, we'll see. It'll tell me if it's not paving stone. Are they going to do it? Yeah, it is paving stone. There we go. So we've got a perimeter wall going all the way around this bit here, which is good. We can... Oh, we've still got all that as garage, which is fine. I'm going to go staff door, put a staff door there and there. Because I'm not going to alter anything else. I can then probably force that door open. Yeah, force it open. And that will allow me to probably allow these guys in and out, you know, quick access in and out. I think that's the main thing. Let me just have a quick look at the deployment. That's staff only still, which is fine. Patrols are still patrolling, and we are fine. Let me just put it there so it's easier to see a bit. And yes, I think we're okay there. As long as that's staff only, that's all I really require. Let me just check the other staff only bits. Yeah, we're fine. We're doing okay. Right, so we're going to receive some prisoners. Oh, here we go. And these are all mixed risk, which... Oh, actually, what the game has done is give me a low risk. Sorry, it's given me medium and high risk, which is... Thank you, game. Thank you for that. Let me just check. Yeah, it's just given me that, hasn't it? It's not giving me anything else. That's not going to be good. I reckon we're going to have a fight this episode. which, you know, you might like, but I don't like that. I'm not one for violence in this prison. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. The high-risk prisoners tend to they just go really violent, and it's not very nice. Anyway, 5,882 generic credits. How much is it going to cost me for this foundation just up here? 4 grand? But too much for my liking. What I'm going to do is build that, because that'll allow me to put the shower in, which means if I put that in, then that will be done. I wanted to build it all as one, but no, we can't. But that's okay. That's okay. I can put up with that. I can put up with that. I'm just hoping there's going to be no violence this episode. High-risk prisoners can be quite violent. I don't know if you know. Although, to be fair, as long as they've got a bit of free time, I'm hoping they go and take care of their needs. But we shall see. I'm also well aware that my catering is questionable. I need to sort out the canteen and probably hire another chef. Actually, I've got 4 chefs. I don't need to hire any more chefs. If I need to do anything, it's probably place another cooker and such. But no, we've got 4 cookers. I think we'll be okay. I think we will be okay. It's a bit weird seeing all of these different coloured prisoners in here. Not ethnicity, I mean, you know, just the actual look of them. Like with the jumpsuits and such. Yes. Right, here we go. They've put this in, so let me just go to materials. Demolish walls. Demolish these 2 walls here. We'll brick up these 2. Like so, and then we can open that door because they're stuck. Go back to materials, brick wall, build that brick wall in there. Then we can go to our objects, shower head, spin the shower head around and build shower heads all the way up to there. Same thing on the other side, all the way up to there, and then we can put our drains in at the entrance like so. And we also need to put a couple of benches in, but I don't know exactly where. Where is it? It's like there, isn't it? How many? 1, 2, 3 off that one, is it? So it's 1, 2, 3, and then it's like there, and then was it there and there? Is it like that? 1, 2, 3, and then it's sort of in the centre with a gap of 2. There's a gap of 2, and then that's about right. That'll do us. So there's our new shower. At least I should really plumb it in, actually, shouldn't I? Small pipe, pipe down to about there, and then I've probably just done that, haven't I? Yeah, it's exactly what I've done. Exactly what you would expect, really. Power cable will also run that in, I guess, like so. I'm guessing I've had to extend it off a little bit. No, I haven't. I just needed to put it in like that. Well, that's okay then. Okay. Work time. I've just realised I've done all this in work time, which means there's going to be a massive stall over here. Oh joy, that's a mistake on my part. Oh well, I've made one mistake before in my life, so I guess we're okay. More than one, I can assure you. Right. So who's that? Andrew Martin. I hope he's happy just sitting down with his massive wide shoulders. We've got. We might have an issue later on with the prisoners not getting along, and that's putting it mildly. But we are going to receive all the risks now. I don't think I'm going to be closing unless there's a big fight and there's a big problem with having loads of mixed risk prisoners. I don't think I'm going to be closing any of the intakes for them. So I'll have low, medium, and high risk prisoners, all not designated to particular cell blocks. So if I go to deployment, for example, you can see that I can change that to max sec. I can change that to min sec. You know, I can do that, but then they'll move around, and I can have that as min sec, that as normal, these two as high, or whatever variation of them. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave them to be placed wherever they get placed. So if the game, if someone like it has done here, in fact. As you can see, we've got a low-risk prisoner that had left, so now a medium-risk prisoner has been assigned, same as here. I can guarantee there'll be a high-risk somewhere around here and here as well. Like this guy. This guy's going to be going into one cell. That one there, yes. We got low in there, and we got high, and then we got medium there. So they're all around, really. Yeah, that's okay. That is okay. Oh, look at that. It's got moss growing on the wall. Do I have a gardener? I don't think I have a gardener. I really don't, do I? Let's buy one. I did unlock it the other day. A couple of last episode or the previous episode, I can't remember now. I unlocked it on one of the days, and yeah, I guess it's I guess we can actually buy one now, so we can cut the grass and do other things. do all of the other things that are nondescript and I can't be bothered to describe. Right, so it's still work time, and it's starting to become a real hog now. It's starting to lag out a fair bit, which is a bit annoying, but hopefully once work time's finished I'll save and reload, and then we can have a nice smooth frame rate, not something which is like 10 frames or something. Alpha game is alpha. Anyway, let me go to my rooms and my shower, designate all this as shower. Like so. Has this been designated as shower, this bit here? Yeah, it has been designated as shower, that's fine. Okay, so there's that designated as shower. I can obviously put in the holding cell when required, but for the time being it's okay. I will probably wait until we've got a bit more money and I can build this area here. I need to finish this cell block off, and I'm going to be doing that once I get a bit of money, at least to get these cells up and running, and then I'll hopefully have enough to build that, as well as a little bit more perimeter fencing. But we shall see. There we go, work time is finished, and I will take this opportunity to do a quick load. So, one moment. And we're back. So, I have loaded it so it doesn't run like a bag of hammers. And then the save game corrupted, so I had to load a save. I had to load one of the auto saves and then go ahead from there. So it may be slightly different, although I fear that I might have missed something as well. Although no, things have to be okay. Anyway, we have 792 generic credits. We will be receiving 1,972 in but a moment. Let me speed up so we get that money. We'll get that money when we roll over to the next day. Actually, that's gone down to 1,884 because we've had one person leave, or at least a couple. We're currently on 43 of 44 prisoners maximum. I will be obviously receiving another 8 prisoners in just in the morn. But I will hopefully be able to, well, I'll hopefully be able to get more prisoners and less leave. I need more prisoners really, and I have a lot of capacity for it. Obviously, I have 1 extra capacity in these cell blocks, and then I've just made another 4 cells, and then I'm going to be building, well, another 6 it'll come on, it'll activate, I guess you could call it. It'll then be classed as cells, properly, that's the word I was trying to use. And then we also have our holding cell down here as well, so we can hold, what, like 60 prisoners, something like that now, comfortably at least. So yeah, once these are designated as cells, which I might as well designate them now. We've got cells there, and we'll do that and designate all these are cells. There we go. All of them is now cells, and 3 of them will say they are now cells. There we go. These ones won't, obviously, because well, I just don't have the doors on them, which we will resolve in like 15 seconds or so. I'm hoping to get a fair amount from, excuse me, my workshop. Oh, it's still that bug with the CCTV camera glitching out, the monitor even, so I've got now, I can only look at 9. That's a bit of a problem. I can't be bothered to fix it either, because I'm going to have to do it every time I load, it seems. Anyway, there's the money, 12,372 generic credits. Let me go to my objects, jail door, and shove jail doors on all of these here. There we go. I will then go to my materials, and then brick wall, and brick up all of this cell block, and basically get this cell block hopefully done. Obviously, we still haven't put the floor in, but I'll probably just use concrete tiles. It's something I always use because it looks good, it's efficient, it's cheap. It's probably just the best of everything. 8,572 generic credits now. We need to go to my objects, beds, and actually put in all of the beds. Make this a fully fledged area. Although, do I want to do that, or do I want to... Oh no, I don't. I don't want to get extra cells for the main reason. The reason is that I just don't need to. Like, I have enough capacity. Building more would be a bit of a waste. I'm instead going to go at foundations, building, and then put in this foundation. Oh, actually, let me cancel that. I want to build all this in one go. It would be better for me, I think. So, how am I going to do it? Or do I want to do that? No, I don't need to build it all in one go. Let me just go to building and place the building in like so, although that's going to be a bit of an issue later on. Yeah, that's going to, you know what, let's just do that. Do I have enough money for it? I do. Let me cancel that. Actually, let me cancel that. What I'm going to do is pause it. I'm going to build it all as one because it's going to be less of an issue if I do this like so, and then we can go to my jail door? No, large jail door. Spin it round. Pop it there. There we go. And then unpause it. And that's now put me in minuses. I'm now minus 58 credits. Fantastic. But at least we got all that done, right? Yes. So the next day should be interesting because I've got no money to buy any materials. Oh joy. We should be alright. We'll be alright. We're not going to be alright, are we? God damn it. Right, anyway, so the plan is to build all this, get that done. That's pretty much all of the foundations minus this to get laid. And then we need to put in the perimeter wall. Well, you know, yeah, we do need to put the perimeter wall, and we've got a big stretch down here in this front bit done, so it's mainly just that, and then all the way around, so mainly most of it, right? And then need to finish these cell blocks off, visitation needs to be extended, CCTV needs to be resolved, morgue needs to be put in, and then flooring in places, but other than most of the entire prison, we're done. Yes, let me just force open that door. Why is that generated? That's just placed itself, as you can see, but it shouldn't. It should have built this as what? That is a new one. That is a new. I've never seen that before. That, for some reason, is not getting built, and it's not. Yeah, it's not got the money to do so. Let me cancel it and then redesignate. And now I'm in minus 2,308 credits. Okay, so let's just say that's a bit of a bug, right? I have never seen that one before. I have never seen that bug before. Minus 2,308. Normally it would tell me I can't actually build it, but for some reason, it's just going ahead with it. I don't have to say it. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? You know what I'm going to say. I'm not going to bother saying it. But yes, it is definitely a case of that. The words that I was going to use. Are you not going to finish it off with these bits here? No, you're not going to put the remainder of the foundations in. No, they're not. And there's there's nothing more to bring really. I have no idea why it's doing that. Let me cancel that off, and I'm gonna have to redesignate, which is going to spend another couple of grand. Oh my good god. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel that, and I'm gonna call the episode there, and try and resolve that without it being a bit glitchy. So thank you very much for watching. Take care, generic partings, and I hope I can fix this for next episode. Good grief.